Welcome, welcome, family. I wanted to come on real quick and talk about, give my a little commentary on what I think about the whole ordeal about the immigrants, Haitian immigrants, and the Afghanistan immigrants, and the Mexican border, Mexican immigrants. Um, my thoughts about anything you already know. My thoughts about anything that goes on in this society. We got to realize this is a construction. Everything was constructed, everything was planned, everything is strategic because we're in a war, we're in a battle, constant battle, right? But we don't know the position that we're in because our people are so confused and all over the place on a constant basis. But you know, the people can tell you time and time again what is happening. I've talked about it many times in the past. What we could expect. We could expect a play on our emotions, and divisions. What is new under the sun? Nothing. Nothing is new under the sun. But we still act like there's something new about all of this. It's not. Time and time again, the same old thing over again, just packaged differently and delivered differently. So, what we see is intentions, right? Intentions. And intentions cannot be hidden. You can't hide your intention. At least not from the universe, okay? The multiverse. So, we live in a place where they say, oh, it's not about race, it's not about race. But I have uncovered to you why it's all about your genetics. It has to be. If, you know, they physically explain in this physical realm that how you have capabilities within this physical existence that they lack, and it is constantly highlighted, at least not as much, but it used to be. That's music wise, that's anything we do, talent wise. um Not only that, but it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. Hey, Sonara, welcome. It's pretty obvious, and we tend to allow the programming. We allow the programming of thinking that um it's a division in somewhere in there, that something is divided between these Caucasians. Like, you got your Democrats and you got your Republicans, but it's not true. It's not true. That's far from reality for us. You see, we can't afford to fall for their narratives. We can't afford um to do everything by their narratives and their beliefs, because as it stands now, of course the kids are getting sick. The kids 5 and under, I mean, well, 11 and under are getting sick because you put masks on their faces. What do you what do you expect? Duh, you can say that, right? But because everybody, I mean, you don't have to be, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that you need oxygen to really make the body function well. Or does it? Does it take a PhD for that? I don't know. Somebody please tell me. I guess I have to go with their narratives and believe that it probably takes a PhD to know that wearing a mask hinders you from oxygen that you need to function every day in life, period. Just like you need water, just like you need water, right? So let's get back into hiding their intentions as Democrats, hiding their racism, thinking that things, we're in the time of Aquarius, and we did say that in Aquarius, everything will be revealed. You cannot no longer hide. You cannot no longer hide anything from anyone, you know. Shakara said, those hips don't lie. So you just can't do it anymore. It's everything's revealed. So when we see them trying to push forward, anything they do at this point is just going to reveal something about them. That's all it's going to do. It's just going to reveal anything they have up their sleeve they try to put forward always reveals something, you know. And it's a power, it's a force that's greater than anything they can ever try to do on the physical level. And they're going to see that this force is going to shadow over anything they try to do, and it's going to actually overpower anything they try to do in these days and times. So where they're thinking they're hiding something and they're trying to still do the same old playbook, you can't do the same playbook in these days and times. You just can't. It's just not going to work the right way, because now everything started being the opposite, because everything's different when it comes to the physical, and when things translate back to the spiritual, the spiritual kicks it back something different for you, because it doesn't exist and it can't read what you do. And because it can't read it, it's obsolete, it's non-existence. So therefore nothing but goodness is going to happen and be um, manifested back. And I just want to talk about that great news, because all other things that are happening is not even real, it's they got evil, and evil would be dealt with, because evil was trans was was turned backwards to live, to living, to being alive, to being evil. So just think about it, family. With that said, true love, real peace, and the higher self within. That's so. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here, people in the clouds as well. Talk to you later, Sonara. Have a lovely day.